2026 is shaping up to be a historic year for Apple fans. We're tracking reports that suggest Apple is preparing to launch a staggering 9 new products in just the first half of the year. This would likely mean a packed schedule of virtual events and press releases leading all the way up to WWDC. The first major update on the horizon is the MacBook Air. This machine is expected to finally transition to the M5 chip. Now, don't expect a total overhaul of the look. Rumors suggest Apple is sticking with the sleek design we've seen since the M2 era. However, we might see some fun new aesthetic choices, like a forest green or updated midnight finish. The big win here is the price point. Apple seems intent on keeping the base model at $999, which keeps it accessible for students and office workers alike. Moving up the ladder, we have the 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pros. These are the heavy hitters, and they'll be sporting the M5 Pro and M5 Max Silicon. If the early benchmarks are any indication, we are looking at a massive performance leap, potentially 50% faster graphics than the current M4 generation. This is likely the grand finale for the current mini-LED display design before Apple eventually moves the Pro lineup toward OLED technology in the coming years. Perhaps the most interesting leak is the rumored MacBook SE. This is targeted at the $599 to $699 price bracket. To hit that price, Apple will likely use an A18 or A18 Pro chip, the same ones found in the latest iPhones. While it sounds like a step down, the A18 Pro actually competes with the original M1 chip in terms of raw power. It's a genius move for anyone who just needs a reliable Mac for web browsing and light tasks without the $1,000 price tag. The iPad family is also getting some love. The standard 11th Gen iPad should move to the A18 chip, primarily so it can handle the new Apple Intelligence features. It's expected to hold on to its $329 entry price. On the flip side, the iPad Air will likely jump to the M4 chip. There's a lot of speculation about the Air getting an OLED screen this time around, which would be a huge visual upgrade, though it might push the starting price up to $699. Apple is also focusing on the home. We're expecting a refreshed Apple TV with an A17 Pro chip, giving it enough juice for high-end gaming and faster AI processing. The HomePod Mini is also due for a spec bump, likely receiving a newer S-Series chip for better connectivity. But the real one more thing for the home could be the HomePad, Apple's first dedicated smart display to compete with the Amazon Echo Show. Finally, for those of us who are always losing our keys, the AirTag 2 is finally expected to arrive. It's been 5 years since the original, and this new version will likely feature the second or third generation ultra-wideband chip for surgical precision when tracking your items. With all these releases, 2026 is looking like the year Apple refreshes almost every category they own. I want to hear from you. Which of these 9 products are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments.